How's it going, everyone? It's time to continue with my Black Ops 2 weapon class specific loadouts. So today it's the LMGs with this loadout being named Heavy Gunner, and it's going to combine all the best perks and equipment to complement a support playstyle. So let's jump straight in and take a look at the weapons and attachments for this Heavy Gunner setup. Obviously we're going to want to choose one of the LMGs. My favourites are the Mark 48 and the LSAT, being the big boy LMGs, not like these assault rifle hybrids like the Hammer Time or the QBB LSW. Between the Mark 48 and the LSAT, the Mark 48 does have slightly better damage over range, but the LSAT does have that nice 750 rounds per minute fire rate, which is going to keep you safer in those close range engagements. Both weapons have the same 100 round magazine, so other than a few little pros and cons between each weapon, I'm going to go with the LSAT purely for those blue bullet casings. We're going to completely bling out our LSAT with the primary gunfighter wildcard and run the 3 attachments of quick draw handle, FMJ and the reflex sight. The aiming speed of the LMGs is crazy bad, and it often leaves you being dropped in a split second in a firefight before you've even managed to aim your weapon. Even with the quick draw handle, you're going to end up losing out on half your gunfights up close, but at least gives you that slight advantage when you run into someone by surprise. The FMJ attachment is the perfect match with an LMG. You've already got quite high penetration power with the LMGs as standard, so that increased penetration power with the help of FMJ is going to mean you can punch through the thickest of cover, as well as take out any enemy helicopters. And even though the iron sights on all the LMGs are pretty good, I always find that bright muzzle flash obscures my target, and I often end up completely losing track, so I like to go with a sight of some kind. I was going to run the target finder, but I didn't feel like subjecting myself to the ton of hate mail. So instead I've just gone with a plain old reflex sight, which is just going to give you that little window and red dot to aim with, as opposed to trying to fish out your target through that bright muzzle flash. So moving on, let's take a look at some perks for the Heavy Gunner setup. You're going to want to make sure you wear your flak jacket whenever you're playing any objective game modes. There's all sorts of grenades and C4s and other explosives that are sent your way when trying to capture those flag points. Then, being a support themed class setup, we're going to double up on perk slot number 1 and go with the perk 1 greed wildcard in order to run the hardline perk. This is going to allow us to achieve our score streak rewards much faster, which is going to mean more goodies to help your team. Once again, I've got toughness in the perk 2 slot, which is just going to keep your aim on target and avoid having your gun bounce 3 miles off target thanks to enemy incoming fire. And for perk slot number 3, we're going to go with the engineer perk. Engineer is going to give us 2 main benefits, first of which is that we can see those enemy mines, sentry guns and other random pieces of equipment and score streaks. This means we can take the time to deal with them to protect our teammates, which obviously fits into the support theme. But another benefit of Engineer is it's going to fit perfectly with our first score streak reward choice of the care package, which we'll talk about next. So with this Heavy Gunner setup complementing a support playstyle, we're going to want to choose 3 score streak rewards which are going to benefit our team and help us win those objective game modes. So first up, we're going to go with the care package. With the combination of the hardline perk, you're going to be able to acquire this thing pretty easily, and you can toss it out as a present to your teammates. Then, as we discussed, this score streak reward also fits in perfectly with the engineer perk, in that you can re-roll your care packages should you be left with something not so desirable. Then for the next 2 score streak rewards, we're going to choose options that are going to help us block off common routes to objective points. So we'll go with the Guardian and the Sentry Gun for these 2 slots. The Guardian is going to help freeze enemies in place while you mow them down, and the Sentry Gun is going to hold off a choke point and mow people down on your behalf. So all in all, this class setup is perfect for those objective game modes, and it's going to help you support your teammates for the win. Just setting up somewhere and protecting a flag point with the LMG is going to mean you can rack up those points super fast, especially with the combination of the hardline perk. And considering we've chosen 3 relatively low score streak rewards, we're going to be able to unlock these things multiple times over in any one game. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, I'd love a thumbs up down below just to help spread the word and share the video with your friends. If you want to see more of these class setups, you can check out the link to the full playlist down in the description. And while you're in there, you might as well click those links to Twitter and Facebook and give me a follow. I think I'll look at the sniper rifle category next in these weapon specific class setups, so stay tuned for that one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all turnips.